Hello. What's going on? All right. Let's just varnish. One at a time. Hey, Debbie. What's going on? Long time no speak. How's it going? Yeah, it's just me today. Corey's asleep. I can't, so I figured I'd come downstairs and varnish. I didn't want to just scroll with my phone, so I was like, why don't I become content instead of watching content? So here I am. Yeah, all of these have been cleaned off with alcohol. I might actually give them an extra clean, just because I've been touching them a bit. I want to get all the grease and stuff off of it. But yeah, we're going to just varnish and just kind of chill. Interested to see how I varnish. All right, well, it's as you can see, the table. My style is a bit messy, but it does get the job done. So I'm going to grab my alcohol and I'm going to be right back. Should put my glasses on so I can see. Seeing is overrated, I guess, right? Hey, it's 4 people here. What's going on, 4 people? We are just varnishing, chatting, hanging out until I get too tired and I want to go to sleep. Why does everyone love Frosty the Snowman? Why does everyone love Frosty the Snowman? Frosty the Snowman. I don't know. Why does everyone love Frosty the Snowman? I love these. Sometimes I get them. So right now I'm just wiping off just whatever grease or schmutz. Let me see. Because he is so cool. Aw, that's cool. I like that. That works for this channel because art's really cool, right? So I like that. My nickname could be Frosty. Alright, so this one's been wiped off. It's mostly dry. The alcohol dries like that. So, hey, thank you for the reactions. If you're in the chat or if you're just lurking, go ahead and give me a double tap. Doesn't hurt, but it feels good on my end. So, you know, I'm a little biased. Alright, this is the varnish that I'm using. I'm using a Liquitex acrylic medium high gloss varnish. I know the words are backwards for you. I'm not quite sure how to flip it around, but there you go. I'm towards the end of it because I've been varnishing a lot of paintings lately. We have an art show coming up and we're trying to show as much new stuff as possible alongside with some of our old favorites that didn't get sold before. But that means we're gonna have to varnish and like prepare a lot of stuff. So right now I'm doing the last batch, which are all just the littles. I can show you what we're working with. Got some little creations over here. Got some creations over here, kind of hidden. So yeah, hopefully I can get these done tonight. Right. Where is, oh, the art show will be in Concord, North Carolina. It'll be not this weekend, not the following, but 2 weekends from now. Yeah, what's up, D'Angelo? What's going on? All right, and actually, Debbie, if you don't mind, I'm gonna make you a mod. Just because we know each other and I trust you. There you go. Thanks. All right, I'm pretty open to talk about pretty much anything, but you know, If it gets crazy, like Debbie, she has a sniper, she'll get you. Alright, I'm gonna grab some sponges and I'll be back. So we used to use these varnishing brushes that were made specifically for varnishing, and they did well, but the thing is, like, they really worked when they were fresh. As soon as freshly dry, let me know you're gonna conquer California. Okay. Oh, we are trying to get out there. To go out, not to California necessarily, but to go out west. So either Arizona, maybe California, maybe Nevada. But that's on our list. But when we're out there, we'll let you know. So I'm gonna use a sponge instead of the brush. Normally the brushes, they work fine, like your first pass. But then it gets clumpy and like you clean it, which is great. But then you have to wait for it to dry to use it again. These, I've learned, work best initially, and you can work with them for longer. So I think you make them good. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Right now, I'm not making anything, I'm varnishing. So here's a painting that I did. This was all with leftover paint. Echo, volume down. This is all with leftover paint. The colors are purple, there's some gold in there, there's blue. What else is in here? Oh, there's like a teal. And then there's white in there too. Very faint, but there's a little bit of white in there as well. This one was done with just dots of colors, puddles of colors, swipes, wrecks, just kind of went crazy in it, and then I stretched it out. I made this, so I'm really happy with this. This is the smaller size that we're going to be selling. We're trying to sell more of the smaller sizes. The people tend to like to buy those, so. All right, I'm going to stop yapping and I'm going to start varnishing. So for a size like this, I'll start with about that much varnish. Not too much. Put that to the side. And I like to varnish 2 coats. So my first coat, I'll always go horizontal. And I start that by I'm just spreading it out. I'm getting the varnish all the way from the middle. I'm just getting it to cover as much canvas as possible. Go over, I touch the sides, just give it a nice swipe. I'm not too worried about the sides being varnished, but I do like them to have a little bit on there. You know, they're not the star of the show, but we like to give them some attention. So now that everything's spread around, you did good, thank you. So now everything's spread around, I like to do one long continuous stroke from one side to the next. I like to flip. It doesn't really matter, but I like to flip it over. Do the same thing. I'm overlapping a little bit where I swiped the first time. Almost like when you're cutting grass, and when you cut the grass, you kind of like cut over just a little bit so that you're not leaving any gaps. So I did the same thing there. Finish this up. Checking it looks all right. It's a little puddle there, so I'm gonna go over here. All right, that I think is good. So now, because I've swiped it like that, there's a little bit of buildup on the sides. So I just come around, I just touch up the sides. And it is midnight here. It's officially 12 o'clock. And I don't know what, I'm normally a nap taker, and I still end up going to sleep around like 11 at the latest. But today, my brain just said, nope, you're not going to bed, you're going to stay up. So I told my brain, hey, I'm going to be productive if I'm going to be up. So I'm using this blowtorch here to pop these little bubbles. I'm not sure if you can see that. The sponge brush work well. Yes, it does work really well. Star Gaza, but you can still be a star. Thank you. I would like to be a star in my own right. Not too big of a star, but a nice medium, cool star. All right. I expected when I winked, I was expecting a sound effect to happen, like ding. But I realized that this is live, so I can't edit the sound effect of, of the noise. Anyway, let me get back to what I'm doing. So I'm using a blowtorch just to get out some of these bubbles. Most of these go away when it dries on its own, but I like to get some of them myself. All right, this one's good. We're gonna put this to the side. Nice. All right, which one should we do next? What do y'all think, chat? Should we do this white one that has a little bit of blue and gold that has like a teal orange and there's just a touch of gold in there? Or should we do this nice dark rich one, this black, silver, bronze, gold, gray one? What do y'all think? Ooh, you're nice at drawing. I wish I could be like you. I'm actually not a great drawer. I appreciate that. I like to play in the paint and make it look good. I don't quite draw. If you could check out our channel, we have a lot of videos that show how we do the process. So, you know, when you're done with this live or later, right now, doesn't matter. You can go check out some of our stuff. Black, silver, bronze. Yeah. There you go. I had a feeling you were going to pick that one, Debbie. It feels like more up your alley. It's more of a richer color. All right, this one, I know I cleaned, but all of these I touched, so I'm going to just give them another, just one more little, just a little spritz. Can't be too clean. I try not to scrub super hard, like I'm going to tear the paint off. By the time this paint has fully dried and cured to the canvas, so it should be pretty safe, but I'm still like, I'm wiping with force, but not like scrubbing, if that makes any sense. And Debbie, is the way I'm varnishing, is it like how you do it at all, or am I going way crazy? Echo, Volume 4, I like this song. Nope, I'm just watching you. Nice. Dust and varnish don't mix. No, they do not. Oh, thank you. Star Garza. Is it like Star Garza or is it Star Garza? Alright, this one I'm gonna use less varnish. Smaller painting. That was probably too much. I can already tell. So same thing, I'm just gonna kind of spread it out. Not sure how great you can see that. I think the chat's in the way. Let me slide it back for you. There we go. You can see a little better now. I like to get my sides. This honestly is very relaxing. There's something so satisfying about just swiping the varnish over the finished piece. Especially when it's clean, like you know you cleaned it well, we don't get any tugs or drags or anything. It's just a nice smooth swipe. Touch this side, touch this side, get this side, and then get this side. There you go. And I might, if you want, if I finish all these, I might actually paint something for you. So if you stick around, I'll paint something. Yeah. We'll see. Would you like to see that? Would you like to actually see me paint something when I'm done? This one's good. But that's hard to control. Oh, how's mom? Mom's good. You use the car sponge, I don't really care for it. Yeah, so we started off using the car sponge with the pantyhose around it. We got that from Molly. Um, it was okay. It felt like it left a lot of streaks. It was kind of hard to really get a good coverage on it. So then we started using the brushes, the varnish brushes, which were okay, but they were just so like, just you use them once and they're done, you know. And then we started using these, which are so much better. But the sprays, see, Debbie, I personally like, if I could get this result, just the spray, I would spray everything. With my wood projects, I like to do the spray. Do it outside, you know, like the little bird houses that I make and stuff. I like to just spray that up, give it a nice coat, and it looks so good on wood. Like something about that spray on wood. I use the High Gloss Enamel by Rust-Oleum, I think. That just looks so good. But on canvas, I noticed it doesn't have the same gloss or the same finish that we really like. It's okay. It does the job. It covers it, protects it, and gives it a little bit of a shine, but it's kind of muted, you know. Yes, please. Okay, do some painting at the end. Okay, got it. Oh, you did get it from Molly as well. Yep. Right. Paintings is harder than code. Yes. Spiders. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I haven't quite mastered it, so I can't. I don't want to say if it's good or not. I just know for me, it's not good. Oh, but mom. Speaking of mom, mom's doing good. She got back from a trip. She went overseas for her birthday. She just turned 60 years old. Whoa. Um, it's just weird to say my mom's 60 now, but she's doing good. She looks younger than she's ever looked, which is like insane. She's aging backwards. But she went off. She went to Mexico, had a good time there, but she is back and safe, and she's still my mom. I think she might hop on the live this Friday. If you're here for the lunchtime live, well, my lunchtime, 12 o'clock Eastern, she normally shows up for those, so we can talk to her then. Ooh, I like that. See this one needed the varnish. So as soon as I did it, these colors just like really started to pop. Like that gold that I mentioned that I could barely see, now I can actually see it. Let's see if I can get y'all a little closer. But yeah, it's a little bit more vibrant. It just pops more. So there's that. I'm happy with this one. I'm gonna make myself up. Some bubbles. Okay. Where do I want to put this? I'm gonna put this over here. Corey's gonna wake up and be like, "Did you go live?" Yes, I did. I did. Debbie was there. Like Debbie said, it was okay. You're like, all right. Debbie was there, fine. You'll try to make it night, please. Is it the morning over here? Yeah, it's 12:14 over here, so it's technically the morning, but it's like late at night. I'm normally asleep during this time, but just couldn't sleep. All right, so this one's very dark. I'm really curious to see how this one turns out. This one was also made with leftover paint, but as you see, like, it looks mostly black, and there's like little pops of blue and gray in there. Very faint. I think some metallics were used in here, so I'm curious to see if this varnish will bring out some of that metallic and some more color. So, we'll see. We'll just have to see. Need to use a new paper towel. There we go. Right. Spread her out. I've seen people varnish with just their hands, either with varnish or with resin. I'm not brave enough to try that yet. I feel like there's no way I can make it nice and even with just my hands. I just see more of it getting on my hand than on the painting if I do it like that. Ooh, that did come alive a little bit. Oh yeah, that blue. Yeah, that blue was hiding, it came out. That's pretty, that's gorgeous. Yeah. Y'all are close on that, because that's pretty cool. I wonder what that looks like on the camera. Probably not that great. But I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit more blue now. The shine is there. It came to life. I think someone who likes more dark, muted colors, more somber colors, they might enjoy something like this. Okay. All right, this one we'll put over here. I think. Actually, no, I'll put this over here. Kind of where I got it from. So I'm gonna do just the first layer tonight. I think tomorrow I'll come back and do my second layer of varnish on this, so I can get to the painting. All right, next we're gonna do this one. Debbie, I think you might have been there when I made this one. This right here. It's like a flame. It was on the red day. It was the day when I just did reds. And I think Corey talked me into like kind of making like a flame, and I thought that one turned out so cool. So I'm excited about this one. Really excited about this one. This is one of those, I'm like, if we don't sell it, like I'll just put it in my room somewhere because I really enjoy it. After your video's done, you can watch more. Please, thank you. Thank you. And if you're not subscribed, then go ahead and subscribe too. We post a short every, maybe 4 shorts a week. So we do on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, actually 5 days a week, Saturday and Sunday we have a short. And then on Sundays, we post a longer video for 1 week, and then the following week we post, well not post, but Corey, my partner, goes live. So we flip-flop every Sunday, and then every single Friday though I go live at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So if you subscribe, there's some consistent content being pushed out. Ooh. Ooh. I can already see, just looking through the varnish, I can already see how much more vivid everything's getting. Okay. Wow, that was cool. Oh man. Oh, I wish you could see that. Hold on, I gotta give you a better angle. Let me fix this. That was cool. Let me see. Alright. That's a little better. You can see before varnish, and you can see where the varnish is on top of it. This is pumping up those colors like to match. Yeah. Oh, even the gold is starting to shine in there. I forgot I even put gold in there. Or is that gold? What is that? Like a metallic red or something? That's gorgeous. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do more swipe. Get my edges again. Edge, edge, edge. And voila. That one is finished. That one's so pretty. I wish you could see, but the closer you're getting here, you can see some sparkly. I think I put gold in here. I can see some gold. And then I think the red I use was a metallic red, because the reds are kind of shimmering too in there. That's cool. That was a nice little pleasant surprise. All right, get this one out the way. Okay, which one's next? This one is not a favorite of mine. This was an experiment. This one I experimented with a smaller hair dryer. We normally use a bigger one. But what I did with the smaller hair dryer, I had it on the wrong setting. So it has a European setting and an American setting. I had it on the European. So it was blowing very slow and just like wasn't really moving everything around. And so it took you really long to move the paint that you started to cook the paint. So I got a little bit of that on here. I don't know if you can tell, but now I have it on the right setting. It works. It worked perfectly. It's like, so I learned my lesson. So this one I'm okay. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite piece. But I think someone might like it. It's small. It's bright colors. You know, maybe. There's something for everyone. Ooh. All right. A little bit of Varn. Put it on the top. Kappa. Yeah, I think that's part of what's in there. My daughter and future son-in-law paint something for their first apartment. Like that. Oh, you do like this one. Okay. Debbie, what are you going to paint for their first apartment? Do they have specific colors they want? Like, are they just like, make something nice and putting all that pressure on you? Like, what are you going to make? Give me the details. I need to know. I just made a big commission piece for somebody. It was a 30 by 60. It's my biggest one ever. That was pretty cool. They were very specific about the colors and styles that they wanted. Like, they were very, very particular, but it worked out. I was a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous, but you know, everything worked out. Everything worked out. Pop these bubbles. Boublés. They like greens and blues. Okay. Frosty and his Varnish. Nice. I need to practice on the small canvas. Oh, Frosty. Me and my Varnish. Nice. I like that. If you pull that nickname out later, we're gonna have to explain to people. I'm like, Frosty, who's that? I'm like, it's me. It's me, Corey. I'm Frosty. Because he's so cool. They like greens and blues. Well, that's good because I like greens and blues. Our house is mostly green and blue decor. Because those are our two favorite colors. All right, this is the second to last one. Oh, speaking of the big commission that I did, this is a miniature version of it, which we were just talking about doing it on a smaller version. This was me doing it on a smaller version. It looks exactly like this, but 3 feet by 5 feet. Yeah. So this side is white, metallic white, parchment, bronze, and silver. This side is metallic black, gold, bronze, and silver. And they're both traveling ring pours and then stretched out. I was very, very, very happy with this. I had Corey's help with the stretching of it because it was such a big canvas. But it turned out so nice. I was so scared of it drying because we don't have a net big enough to cover it up to protect it from bugs and all that stuff. But it was fine. It was like the art gods just, they just came down and blessed that painting. They were like, you will have a successful commission. Had some tricky ones before where, you know, you have to go back to the drawing board a few times, but this one was good right out the bat. which is pretty nice. Ooh. Ooh. I just love that those first few swipes we get to see how it's like the painting just gets hydrated and it just shines. God, I love it. You video that? Yes, I did record that. That video will be coming out in like 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. This Sunday will be a Corey live. The following Sunday will be a Corey video. Then another live, and then it'll be the big video. All right. God, that was gorgeous. Love that. My mom said when she saw this, she said it almost looks like the point of view of someone standing on the moon and looking out into the universe. What do you guys think? Yeah, the varnish really does make the colors pop. What do you think? Does it look like the someone on the moon looking out? Once you said that, I was like, oh, I can't not see that now. I thought that was a great description. Alright. We're going with this one. Yes. Oh, you can see that. Okay, great. Cool. Hey, thank you for hanging out with me tonight, Debbie. Appreciate that. Everyone else in the chat or everyone just watching, hey, double tap that like button. That's not how that works. Double tap the screen and then leave a like. Do that. You know how to do it. You're on YouTube. You know how to leave likes. Just give me a like or two. Give me a like or two. Now you can only do one, but all right. Let me just get back to what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. All right. There's that initial clean when the colors start to come a little bit. Get that grime up there. And then we put the varnish on there. Woo! It's just a whole nother level. Whole nother level. Let that one dry a little bit. Put a lot on that. Sorry, what are you sorry for? What's going on? What's going on, Star? That was a stunner. Thank you. This one was also done in the red day, even though it looks really green. There's just a little bit of red intermixed in there. I don't know if you can see it. A little bit of red. But this one was a swipe and then a marble on top of that. It was my first time doing that. I thought it was pretty fun. I feel like you were there, Debbie. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like you were at that live. Maybe I'm making it up. Ooh. Ooh. Shiny. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Whoa. This really came to life right here. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's beautiful. Varnishing, man, varnishing my pieces, it makes me re-love these Okay, I'm back. Let's paint some magnets. I'm back. So we do magnets on these. I think these are like 2x2, 2x2, 3x3s. Little canvas, little baby canvases. You paint it, let it dry, we put a magnet on the back, varnish it, good to go. Alright, what colors? What colors? I don't know. It does make me fall in love all over again. Alright, okay, so, chat, let me know what base color should I do this. Throw a color out there, let's just go for it. I see purple. Okay, alright, we're gonna do purple. Uh-oh. Okay, so I grabbed a purple, a dioxazine purple. I also grabbed a manganese blue to go along with that. I grabbed a pastel blue, gold, of course, and some white. I feel like it needs one more color, just to zhuzh it up. I think these are nice, but it needs something else, right? It's missing something. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What color? So I'm gonna do a purple base. A little gradient of blue here. Got a pastel, got a manganese. Do some accents of gold and white. Maybe that's it. Maybe it doesn't need anything else. Thinking, all right. I'll start, and if you guys think of something, I'll just add it. Purple. Look at that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Right. Stretch that out for the base. See, a smidge of black for more contrast. Ooh, okay, nice. Oh, well, you know what I'm gonna do for that smidge? I'm gonna swipe with black. Good thinking, Debbie. Good thinking. Make sure these sides are touched up, because this purple likes to be very transparent, and it likes to pull from the sides, so to make sure that's nice and covered. All right, so now I'm going to do a drop of this manganese. Ooh, ah. Okay. Then we're going to do a drop of pastel blue. Ooh, ah. right? And then we're gonna do a drop of, actually I want a lot of gold. I'm gonna do a line of gold. Go like that. Yeah. And then just a dot of white. We're almost out of this white. This little dot might be the last bit of the white. There you go. All right. I'm gonna take this black that has Australian Floetrol in it. This stuff has the magic juice that makes the world go round. Mix that up a little bit. Mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. So I'm up. Hello, Moya Poya. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I varnished all these little baby paintings over there and over there. We have an art show coming up, and I figured instead of just twiddling my thumbs or scrolling like I like to do, I was like, why don't I just go on the other side of the screen and go live? So here I am. So here's my first magnet. I think I'm gonna make 2 more, and then I think that'll be it. I am getting a little tired sitting here, which was the plan. So I think 2 will be just enough. What are y'all up to? What time is it over there, Suha? It's 10 a.m. I'm just breakfast and to the phone. Getting tired. Oh, you're getting tired, Star? That's all right. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, and if you haven't already, double tap Double, double, double tap, double, triple, quadruple tap. I should make a double tap song. I'll work on that when I'm more awake. I love these little things. You buy these in bulk, and they're very cheap. So we just, especially once we started making these magnets, like we just went crazy. All right, I'm gonna do a puddle, and then a swipe through the puddle. So that's my manganese blue. Manganese. I'm gonna put some pastel. Actually, I want more blue on this one, so I'm gonna kind of just swirl that pastel around. There you go. I think there'll be a lot of pastel. Just want a little bit of purple. Shout out to Debbie. Oh, maybe a little more. There you go. And I want, how much gold do I want? I think not too much. Maybe that. I think that's fine. Any white? Now I'm gonna swipe with white on this one. I'm not gonna add white to it. All right. Beautiful blue, thank you. So tiny and cute. Pink and purple looks cool. All right, then the last one I'll pick a pink and we'll do that with the purple. Just for you, Star. I'm gonna just swipe this one way and then swipe it the other way. I love these little magnets. And I like them because I can sort of practice things I want to do on bigger pieces without there being any stakes. You know, worst thing that happens, ooh, wow, that's gorgeous. Worst thing that can happen is I don't like it and I can just scrape it off and do it again. And I feel better scraping something like this off than I do with a bigger painting because that's just wasting a lot of paint. And with the little ones, I don't have that much, not that much guilt when it comes to scraping. That's gorgeous. I'm going to do that going the other direction. There you go. Hey. That's pretty darn cool. That's what it looks like so far. Hey, Raul, what's going on, Raul? You're catching the very end of this, man. I hung out with Debbie and Star, and we just varnished some paintings, and then now Star wanted to see me actually paint, so here we are. Doing a couple of magnets before I go to bed. Glorious. Yeah. I'm gonna swirl this one up. I like doing the swirl. One more swirl. There you go. Look at that. Does that make you dizzy? Am I hypnotizing you? All right. And then one more, we're gonna do pink for Star. Kind of looks like the beach. Yeah, it kind of does look like the beach. Very beachy with the colors. Oh, are you dancing to this music? Yeah, it's kind of groovy, right? This is actually Corey's playlist. All right, I'm gonna grab a pink and I'll be right back. All right, this one is actually called Raspberry Flash. So we're gonna do pink and purple. And for this one, I'm not gonna swipe. I'm gonna do something really cool. Since Star, you have been very nice hanging out with us. Don't tell Corey I like his playlist, okay? Oh, nice. I was in a row, was live earlier today when I was working. Do half pink. Purple. And then I think just white. I think we're going to keep it simple. Pink, purple, white. Okay, now's the magic. All right, so I'm gonna take the end of this paintbrush, and then since, let me see, Star, I'm gonna just put a big S for Star. And there you go. So there's your S. I'm sure that's backwards for you. Then I'm gonna stretch it out and we're gonna make something cool. Ooh. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. All right, voila, what do you think? There you go, got some purple, got some pink. I'm pretty happy with that one. Oh, if I spread it like the other ones, okay. So you want me to swipe over it? I might. Pretty, see how I said it looks pretty? Oh, I need a stick? Yes, I do need a stick. Beautiful, good choice of color, Star. Hey, Dave's here. What's going on, Dave? You're at the very end, man. We're about to go home. Actually, I'm gonna swipe over this just for Star, and then